Hey everyone, it's me here. We all know that eating a balanced diet is crucial for our health, but did you know that the way we combine certain foods can also play a significant role? It's true. Some food pairings can actually work against us, making it harder for our bodies to digest food properly or absorb all the good nutrients. Now, I'm not talking about some crazy fad diet here. We're talking about simple combinations that you might not even realize are causing problems. And trust me, you might be surprised by what's on this list. So, if you're ready to optimize your diet and learn which food pairings to avoid for better health, then stick around because we're diving into all of that today. Let's get started. So, let's talk about the first food pairing on our list. Milk and eggs. I know, it sounds innocent enough, right? After all, who hasn't enjoyed a nice omelet with a glass of milk? But here's the thing. For some people, combining milk and eggs can actually be a recipe for digestive upset. You see, milk protein, like casein, can sometimes be a bit tricky for our bodies to break down. It requires certain enzymes that are primarily found in our stomach. Now, when we eat eggs, they tend to hang out in the stomach for a bit longer than some other foods. This is because eggs are rich in protein and fats, both of which take a bit more time for our stomach to digest. The problem arises when we introduce milk into the mix. The milk proteins essentially get stuck behind the eggs in the stomach, and they don't get exposed to those crucial digestive enzymes as quickly as they should. This can lead to a feeling of bloating, gas, and even indigestion for some people. Now, it's important to note that not everyone experiences this issue. Some people can handle milk and eggs together just fine. But if you've ever noticed that you feel a bit off after consuming this combination, it might be worth paying attention to how your body reacts. You know your body best. Let's move on to our next food pairing to avoid sugar and eggs. Now, I'm not just talking about sprinkling a bit of sugar on your scrambled eggs in the morning, although that's not the best idea either. I'm talking about those delicious desserts that combine eggs with sugar, like cakes, cookies, and pastries. While these treats might satisfy your sweet tooth, they could be sabotaging the nutritional benefits of those eggs you're eating. Here's why. When we consume sugar, especially in large amounts, it causes a spike in our blood sugar levels. This, in turn, triggers our pancreas to release a surge of insulin, a hormone that helps regulate our blood sugar by shuttling it into our cells for energy. Now, while this process is essential for keeping our blood sugar levels in check, it can interfere with the absorption of certain nutrients, including some of the good stuff found in eggs. For example, eggs are a great source of biotin, a B vitamin that plays a crucial role in energy production and cell growth. However, when we consume eggs with a significant amount of sugar, the insulin surge triggered by the sugar can actually inhibit our body's ability to absorb biotin effectively. This means we might not be getting the full nutritional benefits of those eggs we're eating. So, while the occasional sweet treat is fine, it's best to enjoy those sugary, egg-based desserts in moderation to avoid any potential nutrient interference. Now let's talk about our final food pairing to avoid soy and eggs. This one might come as a surprise to some of you, especially those who enjoy plant-based protein sources like tofu or soy milk. But here's the thing. Soy products contain compounds called trypsin inhibitors. These inhibitors can actually interfere with the activity of trypsin, a digestive enzyme that plays a vital role in breaking down protein in our digestive system. Now, why is this a problem when it comes to eggs? Well, as we know, eggs are a fantastic source of protein. When we eat eggs, our bodies rely on trypsin to help break down those proteins into smaller, more easily absorbed units called amino acids. However, when we consume soy products alongside eggs, those trypsin inhibitors from the soy can bind to trypsin in our digestive tract. This can reduce trypsin's ability to break down the protein from the eggs effectively. As a result, we might not be absorbing as much protein from the eggs as we would if we ate them separately from soy. This is especially important for individuals who rely on eggs as a significant source of protein in their diet, such as athletes or those following a vegetarian or omnivorous eating pattern. Now, it's important to note that this doesn't mean you can never enjoy soy and eggs together. If you're going to consume them in the same meal, just be mindful of the portion sizes and try to space out your intake a bit to allow for optimal digestion and absorption. So there you have it, 3 food combinations you might want to think twice about, especially if you're looking to get the most out of your diet. Remember, paying attention to food pairings isn't about restricting yourself or feeling guilty about what you eat. It's all about making informed choices that support your overall health and well-being. What are your thoughts on these food combinations? Have you ever noticed any digestive issues or other reactions after eating these foods together? Share your experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more health tips. Until next time, stay healthy.